This is the ultimate guide on planning an Interrail trip across Europe. First things first, what exactly is Interrail? Interrail or Eurorail is a train pass that allows you to travel across 33 European countries with one single ticket. However, you can't simply take any train you like whenever you like. You often need seat reservations, which cost extra, and often need to book journeys well in advance because they sell out. Of course, with Euroventure, this is all included, so you can focus on enjoying your trip. We actually book the optimum combination of passes, full fare tickets, buses, and even ferries to suit your itinerary. Let's get into creating your itinerary. Start by making a bucket list of places you want to visit. Popular cities for interrailing include Paris, Amsterdam, Berlin, Prague, and Rome. But don't be afraid to go off the beaten path and explore smaller towns and hidden gems. In terms of budget, Eastern Europe is cheaper than Western Europe. One of the best parts of booking with Euroventure is that we tailor the itinerary to suit your preferences. So you just need to use our interactive map on our website, link in the bio, to build your trip, choosing from over 200 destinations. For many of our customers in the UK, London is the perfect starting point. You can hop on the Eurostar and be in Paris, Brussels, or Amsterdam in just a couple of hours. You can even start your trip from your local train station and travel to mainland Europe in the same day. If you're flying in from outside Europe, then you might prefer to start and end your trip wherever has the cheapest flights, often international hubs like Madrid, Paris, or Amsterdam. A great tip is to check Skyscanner for cheap flights to Europe and base your entire trip around that to save money. You could start your adventure in a city you've always wanted to visit and then make your way back by interrailing across the continent. Or, if you can, try to do a loop, saving money on having to take any flights whatsoever. The most popular duration is 2 to 4 weeks, which gives you a great balance of travel and time spent at each destination. You can use this as your baseline and adjust based on your schedule, maybe add or take away a week or two. Just remember, traveling long distances can be very tiring, so avoid planning too many lengthy journeys. You don't want to spend your whole trip on trains instead of exploring. If you want to be really time efficient, then plan your route around night trains. For example, you can go to sleep in Vienna and wake up in Venice, saving you time and money on accommodation. If you want to know more, then we have a whole video dedicated to night trains. Deciding how long to stay in each place is crucial. For big cities like Paris, Rome, and Berlin, we recommend at least 2 nights, but ideally 3 to really take it all in. It's easy to get carried away and want to visit a new city every day, but this isn't practical and will cost you more. Always factor in the journey time. Some trains can take up to 10 hours. If you arrive at 7 PM and leave at 7 AM the next day, you won't have much time to see things. We're happy to advise you on this, but keep in mind that Europe is bigger than you might think. It's best to check the map before attempting a route like Lisbon to Prague in one day. We can't make the impossible happen. Southeast Europe around Greece and the Balkans is particularly difficult to get to. The train network is not as robust as Western Europe. There are fewer trains and they literally travel far slower. Whilst this is really romantic, just don't expect to get anywhere too quickly. Talk to us and we can come up with some alternatives like taking buses or using a ferry to cut across from Italy. Worried about where you're going to stay each night? With Euroventure, we've got that covered too. We book all your accommodation for you, so you can choose the type of stay that suits you best. If you prefer the social vibe of a hostel, we've got plenty of options. Hostels in Europe are actually really nice. If you want more comfort, choose from 3, 4-star or even 5-star hotels. And if you want to mix things up, you can combine different types of accommodation throughout your trip. So there you have it, your ultimate guide to planning an Interrail trip across Europe. You can use our interactive map on our website to create a bespoke route or look at our most popular set trips. If that all sounds a bit too much, then we even offer group tours where you travel in a small group of backpackers of a similar age and a Euroventure tour leader. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more travel tips and check out our website to start planning your next Euroventure. Happy travels and see you on the rails.